these wildcard races look like they're going to be really good. Like we had all counted the Islanders dead, especially after they trade Brock Nelson.
Yeah.
They're on a nice little heater, 2 points out. Habs have been a great story. Rangers still hanging around. And then out west, it seems like one spot for 4 teams. Utah got a win last night too, aside from all the talk about Calgary, Vancouver, and St. Louis.
Yeah, but how about St. Louis? I mean, there's just something about that team.
I was going to bring them up. Doug Armstrong does stuff, and we're like, what is Doug Armstrong seeing? These guys, what is he? Cam Fowler, why are you making these kind of deals? And then you're trading guys. They're in it.
Well, they're in it. And so I'm going to tell you a quick story. And I don't know, we probably talked about this back in January when it went down. But Armstrong was so sour with how that team was playing that, he barged into the dressing room at one point and just read him the riot act. And literally like, hey, I don't care what kind of trade protection you think you have. I'll find a way. Like, I am not going to tolerate this sort of play. So if you're not invested and you're not putting it on the line, then let me know and we'll figure something out. Like that's, and that sounds really heavy handed. And when I found out about it at the time through a player agent, Doug didn't want to talk about it. He didn't want it out there, but I'm like, come on, man. Like, this is such a St. Louis way of doing things, but they've got top end guys that are in the back half of their career that just want to win, just flat out want to win. And I think of Jordan Bennington, I think of Braden Shen, go down the list, right? And they're okay with their name being top of mind in trade speculation leading up to the deadline. Do I think that Doug Armstrong was going to trade his captain? Now, not unless somebody would have really overpaid, but they were fine with the players being uncomfortable because it almost kind of rejigged their focus and it intensified that focus into what they really have to drill down on. And so now, I mean, they're in a wild card spot in the West. Would I be surprised if they continue to move up? No, because they have the pieces. I don't think they have the horses to run with the better teams in either conference, but I think that they've got enough there to keep it interesting and make some noise. I do.
I was just looking. Kyrie's got 9 points in his last 4 games. Dylan Holloway's up to 23. I think he scored last night. Broberg gets the overtime winner.
I'm Holloway. Yep.
Yeah. It's maybe not a master class, but Armstrong, he's obviously his fingerprints are all over because he's been there forever. But that was a huge, not franchise changing, but it's part of the course of the direction they're on right now. That was massive. And I wonder if other teams are going to look at it and say, look, for the cost of some picks and dollars, they're obviously better on the ice.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out more of our content right here on the Flames Nation YouTube page. We had a bunch of great long form interviews. You can check out some videos we've done as well outside of the studio. And of course, if you want more writing or merchandise stuff, flamesnation.ca or nationgear.ca. Appreciate you watching.